What's important for us today is to understand that as a humanity we're coming together. And for us, the first indigenous nation of Southern Africa, called Finza, it is for us a great privilege to have this opportunity to demonstrate to the world. In the olden days, in the years before, we as human beings were together. We lived together. There was no race classification. And these classifications are all man-made. It's what all men have determined the so-called whites to be, the so-called blacks to be, the so-called coloreds to be. And we as a non-racial society want to demonstrate to the world and how best that we can do this today. There's no racial discrimination here today. There's no race discrimination today. Here we come together as human beings to celebrate one another, regardless of the pigmentation of our skin, regardless of our religious beliefs. Here we have an opportunity to come all together and celebrate each other. That for me is the essence of life, the sovereignty of each person as a spirit being coming to celebrate another sovereign spirit as a human being. Today, humanity can be demonstrated in the love that we show to one another. This is ultimately, for me, the essence of being a human being.
Hi, goedemorgen waarde Fick. Ik heb de groot eer om jullie vandaag te zien. En ik denk aan vandaag ook wat ik jullie te doen vandaag. Ik denk dat jullie al 100 jaar geleden, als ik niet verkeerd had, wat ik aan het zag. En as a tourism impact of so, by it some was to celebrate the holy celebration was that we can and we have to put a people that we can open
It is for us a great honor as the first indigenous nation of Southern Africa to have this opportunity. For myself as the interim leader who has been appointed and spokesperson for the first indigenous nation, it is also a great honor to take this opportunity to be here today. In fact, it is not 200 years, it's exactly to the date, 366 years ago, if you count from 1652, that our people's huts were removed. And for us here to be able to establish a new hut, if I can put it is a proof and a declaration or a proclamation of the fact that our rebirth has occurred. On the 16th of June this year, we have received as the first indigenous nation of Southern Africa, once again our national recognition from international bodies, to be exact, the Organization for Emerging African States. And as I'm speaking, 2 days ago, another 46 countries have recognized the first indigenous nation of Southern Africa, Finza, as the first people that were here, the inhabitants of this specific area. Southern Africa is a huge landmark. South Africa is but just a small country within our land. And we are honored to be part of it, but we believe that together we have the hope for the future. And for us coming here today to celebrate this occasion is of great significance, because it proves to the world that we are that peace-loving nation that is supposed to bring all nations together. That is a fact. We are a non-racial, and we believe that we are the forerunners of that society. We believe that as the first indigenous people, not just of Southern Africa, but of the world, we're supposed to be the people that is telling the whole world that we can live together, irrespective of which race, irrespective of gender, irrespective of belief. We are the first indigenous nation, and we have an opportunity here today to welcome people from all over the world. And that is what excites me, because now we can live out our divine call to be that non-racial society that we want to see. And here we see it firsthand, where we have so-called colored people, white people, black people, whoever they have classified us to be, together celebrating the rebirth of the first indigenous nation. Various chiefs, and here we're celebrating one another, not as chiefs, not as pastors, not as bishops. We've got bishops here, we've got pastors, we've got professors, we've got Bertie van Wyk here that will be one of the speakers. We've got people coming from all sectors of life. from the poorest to the richest. And here we're celebrating. The main focus here is the celebrating of our humanity. And that heart excites me as a person to be able to embrace everyone, regardless of their background, regardless of religious belief, regardless of the pigmentation of their skin. So yes, I am very excited to be here.
It's a good afternoon to you. Goeiemiddag. Kaitjes. It's our way of greeting, saying to you, good day. It's a great honor and a privilege to be here. And I will not apologize if I get emotional. Because some people think that we have no emotions as human beings. But it's a privilege and an honor that I want to take as the interim leader of the first indigenous nation of Southern Africa, to come and say to you that is from outside the borders of South Africa, you are welcome here. I said you are welcome here. You will remain welcome here. For as long as the Khoi breathes upon this land, every other indigenous person, every other human being will be welcome here. This is our land. And we welcome you as our forefathers used to do. We welcome you with open arms, with a jewel that is within our hearts. Peace. That is the greatest gift that God has given us. Peace. And that peace we want to share with all of you. But do permit me to just observe protocol and take this opportunity to thank the owners of this property and say to you, we are proud of you. You are one of us. You and your husband. We love you. We appreciate you. And there's no other way for us but to support you. To our leaders, I want to take this opportunity just to greet a few of them. There's so many of them here. There's many of them here. So I will take this opportunity just to introduce to you a few of them. It is my honor and privilege to once again just acknowledge the presence of one of our deputies that is here, the Professor Bertie Kluter. Bertie van Wyk. Ek dink nou aan Kluter. Then our apostolic overseers is here, several of them. We've got Pastor Keith Minter here and his beautiful wife. They are here, they can just wave to you. Later on, you're most welcome to go and speak to them, talk to them. We've got just behind them, we've got Apostle Jethro that's here. And on his right hand side, we've got Bishop Kelderbrom that is here. And then two of our leaders that is very dear to me. We've got Pastor Chair Harold Peterson and his beautiful wife. She's one of our elders and pastors. She's here. And then we've got one of my very closest friends and leaders, Pastor Kenneth Adwinis. Then we've got Isaac Moses that is here. We've got Stephen and his partner here, Velma. We've got them also here. As you can see, we've got several leaders that is here with me. And then I'm going to keep the best for last. And then we also got our chief, Ursula, that is here, one of our ladies. How many of you know that the indigenous people do not fear the power and the knowledge of a woman? But I say that in the company of many advisors there's wisdom. I have come to find that in the company of many women, you always end up top. She's one of the mothers of our nation. I'm going to ask her in her old age just to stand up. Ma Gelderblom. She's a woman that has gone through trials. She lost loved ones. She lost family members through apartheid. She lost through colonialism her loved ones. She can tell you stories of what we had to endure. But the truth of the matter is, as you can see, as Professor Bertie explained, we are here and we are going nowhere. She is the evidence and the essence of life itself. She's a mother of our nation. And when they are present, all protocols must be broken. So I'm going to ask you to take this opportunity. As we in the Khoi believe, we honor our mothers and we honor our fathers. So if you can just rise to your feet and just greet her and welcome her into our presence. Ma, thank you so much for being here. It's a great honor and privilege to have you here. Do speak a blessing over our people and all the people of the earth that is present here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Would you like to say hello, Ma?
Yes, please. Hello, everyone.
And just speak a blessing over there. Speak a blessing, Ma.
It is good to be here and to see all of you, the people for the Khoi. And may the Lord bless and keep you evermore, and you grow stronger from day to day.
Thank you so much. She's a very shy lady, so I'm going to ask her to quickly come forward. Come this way, if you can. They're just taking some photos. Now, I'm going to be very sweet and short with you. The best I said I'm going to keep for last. When I spoke to my wife and told her one day I'm going to have to leave my business to pursue the call that God has placed upon me, I never ever thought I will be even regarded as the leader of my people. This woman has sustained me financially. She has sustained most of the resources that were used. I want to say to her and to her children that's not here, I will forever be grateful for you being by my side. This is my beautiful wife. Her name is Corinne. And thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to address you concerning certain issues that is vital for you as you are here. I believe that you have been sent here for a purpose. I'm coming to give you a message of hope and of peace. First of all, I want to make a declaration as the leader of the first indigenous people and as the spokesperson of Finza, the first indigenous nation of Southern Africa, that there will be peace in our land.
Yes.
We will not fight for this land. We will not fight for the properties that belong to others. But we will fight for peace to reign within our land. Whoever threatens the peace of our people will have to fight with us. We as a nation, we will stand together and we will fight for peace to reign within our land and within our borders.